And immediately back again to Mega Man 6. As always, it's me, Elixir.
And Emerald Terra.
And we're gonna do some more of this. Almost done with the 8 Robot Master guys.
Yep. Since we've... It's Blizzard, man. Yeah. Oh, he has skis. Oh, he's cute.
Sure. Not to be confused with, Cold Man or Iceman? Is there an Iceman?
There should. Yeah, there's an Iceman. Like, doesn't he have like a little, what do you call those, parka on?
But then, isn't that Cold Man? That's the wrong man I'm thinking of. There's definitely a Cold Man somewhere.
Wow.
Seals.
Oh, are you kidding me? That doesn't.
What? Fully charged the the Buster.
Oh,
We'll skip this, I think. I think you skip the. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ninja Gaiden respawns.
Oh no! It doesn't give you it back. Oh.
Please. He's gonna fly over him. That's plan.
Very successful.
It worked.
Oh.
Ice physics.
Okay. Now this isn't the fun part.
It could be a lot worse. It could be like in Crash Bandicoot.
I think I have made a mistake.
Really, what's gonna happen?
Because I know there's in some Mega Man game there is a thing where you have a weak, like fire's weakness is ice for some reason. Even
like in Final Fantasy where that fucking happened 10 so bad. There was blizzard magic and water, and then there was fire lightning. It was like water doesn't like destroy the fire; it's blizzard ones. It's like fuck off.
Right? So dumb. Why is that a thing?
I think water was strong against lightning stuff.
And because it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
As dictates every piece of science ever.
I mean, at worst, you could probably be like splash water on them when they try to use their power, they're just gonna explode. But like, come on, now. Please, you gotta do the short hops into the shoot, charge. Use this as a different weapon.
Okay.
This one like tile high seal.
God, it's the worst thing. What's good here?
I don't know, just try something out. I'll say on 11, the weapons are good to play with in Mega Man 11. I find it I like using them in that game. Mostly because of the quick switching in that one. Like, in, say 9 and 10, right, they have the L and R switching for the weapons. But that doesn't register in my head when I use them, right? It's sort of like you get the power, you get one power, right? You press like R1 and go to that power. But then, of course, if you get a new power, it's gonna change to something else, and or it's gonna be reshuffled every time you get a new power, right? And then internalize it when you get all 8 of your powers are all weapon powers. And it's sort of like I don't want quick switch. I want to just go in the menu and pick it manually. But in 11, use the right stick. And you can go to a weapon you want, like weapon wheel. What's fun about that is that it's in the order of the robot masters are in the select screen. Like for instance, how Blizzard Man here is in the top left corner of the screen.
Yeah.
You could put the right stick in the top left of the screen, and then there's his power.
Okay.
Something like that. So like, that would be the case. There's also for quick switching that way. Then with the gears, it becomes a lot more fun to mess around with and just nuking things like Thunder Man's ice. ice storm thing. It's Squidward. I think in some cases using the normal buster like that is better than just charging. More hits instead of like charging up the whole time.
Right. Oh, it's one of these, okay.
Yeah, just don't go on the top spikes or the bottom spikes. But back to before about the doing commentary and things, I always thought you didn't have much of a voice for it, or that's the auto like you press triangle and shoot 3 automatically quickly.
Okay.
So that another thing. Rapid fire. Use your last life. What is it, Yamato Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought I had a real voice for it, other than having the situation of like listening to yourself in a recording, or like also like, well, I'm not sure if people well not like it, but like if it sounds even okay. But you can do whatever you want this day and age. 2019. Equals all kind of weird shit online.
Jeez, that's... Oof, the internet is a dark place, children.
Speaking of children...
There's nothing here that goes down, is there?
Goes down?
Yeah, like shoots downwards.
You can try shield a plant bee. You just walk into it. Yeah, sure. I think you can fire it too, also. Yeah, speaking of children, right?
Okay.
There's the Kappa thing going on YouTube, which is a whole bag of worms I'm not quite sure about legally.
It's a thing. Oh! Alright. Quick thinking.
There's a lot of things regarding this I probably shouldn't be going into. I think it's so absurd in some cases that it would just not be as bad as it is.
Damage booster, but yeah. Shit. I panicked.
Did you
and the door was there.
Did you want to try again?
Oh god. I have to do that all over again. Sure, why not? It would be smarter to go to Flame Man and then come back.
It would be, but...
Where can we commit?
Hard commitments. I can't commit to anything. Let's see. What's happening? What else new happening in the world? Anything interesting happen with you?
I'm not dying anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're not dying. Not sick anymore. And I think we need to talk about this now than actually playing the game, but BB Tag 2.0 came out.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
It did.
And I'm enjoying the new stuff. Celica is great. Platinum is great. And you're dying again. Just take your time. I think that'll work.
I did say to be slow and methodical in the last episode.
Yeah.
And watch me not do that.
It's like we tried to zone, but then jump in for some reason. That happens.
I want to go in. I want to deal damage. I want to kick ass.
But don't play zoner then.
Yeah, that's the smart thing to do. I like the way this character plays. Therefore, we played. We here. We doing those.
Right. I can't stand playing zoners against them, or like
no one likes playing against zoners.
Playing as them.
Let's be real.
because like the attacks feel too separated from the character that is like I don't care for this sort of interaction, right? That's my sort of thing about that. Like sure it's hitting and whatever, but I want to have the character themselves hit you or have the weapon touch you. But to an extent, I feel that way about characters with long range buttons. That do have weapon though, but it's still better that way. Like say throwing on or Blake or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Those are fine, but it's still kind of like a bit closer, but just have a good range. I like my good range buttons.
Damage boost throw.
This is why you always die. You just rush in into things.
Yeah.
You should probably think more so about preserving your own life than trying to kill something else.
But I see red and it just feels so good though.
There's something that when it comes to fighting games that I think about, or you can really contextualize how you play them, is like, sure you're supposed to kill your opponent, but but don't kill yourself in the process of doing it, or doing something unsafe in the process of doing it. Right. Which is why I play very defensively, or try to at least, until I can't block anymore or get thrown. I can't throw tech L.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
You can throw check. At least you learn how to throw check if you're playing me.
Well, it's like if you do it enough times, I just get to it, get to doing it. I think it's more so because I don't react to the dash up. I don't try to react to the throw itself, which is impossible pretty much in games.
Yeah.
Like the start of the throw, but it's like I see myself being thrown and then I press it like after it's already too late. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But I just react to the dash up instead. I had such a fighting herds last night that was like someone like to throw a lot, and it's like instead of trying to react to the throw startup or when you see them going forward, react to the dash beforehand and then just press it. But of course, then in that case, it's like I might mistime it and like get buttoned out and just like. Well, in my case, it's probably still get hits to my anyway because it was a throw. So like, I just don't.
God dang it! Here.
Take this. Well, yeah, pressing the button on defense is not something I'm very willing to do or as much. But, yeah. So how you doing?
In the 2.0 patch, or
just in general, but yeah, 2.0 patch. How's that going for you?
Well, I mean, I have a new team that's significantly better in this patch than it was in the last one, and well, I guess it's not new technically, but Mika S. Both of those characters got much better buffs this patch to where to where Mika's actually playable now, and then where S isn't. Well, she was playable before, but she wasn't as good as she was at launch. She still might not be, but it's better than nothing. Then
I got 2A buffs.
I
got the 2A buff, the one for the new round.
The one new thing for Platinum.
I got a new combo for it, a new route for it, which is better than it has been. So there at least is that at least, right?
Let's see. For my other team, I have 2 other teams technically, kind of, sort of, maybe not. But I have a Yang Susano team.
Susan.
Yeah. That's probably my secondary right now because I know how to play Susanoo better than my other new character. And then I played Yang prior as one of the first characters. I touched in the game. Then as of right now, the tertiary team / character is just Yumi.
Just Yumi.
Yeah, just Yumi. I mean, I'm still looking for a partner for her. I mean, as it stands, the best two that I've found for me personally are like Batista and Rachel. But Rachel's different.
She's cool.
She is cool.
Can't play her.
Right. But aside from that, yeah, it's been okay. It's been okay.
Isn't Susan like super easy to play?
Yeah, he's not hard at all. Like, maybe some of his stuff requires a bit of timing that, you know, just like, it might throw you off just enough in like online to where you miss those. But it's not too bad, honestly.
I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, it's like, I think it's 2C or whatever, that sliding movie has.
Oh,
that lasts for a million years on block.
What is
that move?
That's quarter circle forward B.
Right. It goes forever and gets low and then ends with that giant unsafe like move at the end.
Yeah.
Just gonna... I mean, I don't want to use the B tank, but... The roll... You just... I thought he was gonna roll at me again. He just sort of slid towards me a little bit. I thought he was gonna roll again. I was ready for it, but nothing yet came out.
The bait.
We only do 2 moves. It's like I don't think it's gonna happen. Like in fighting games, if you only do the 2 things, it's like all right, he's gonna do this or this, and then it's like you did neither, and you just die.
B attack.
Back attack. I guess. And there's Flame Man.
Oh, that's what he looks like.
Yeah, he's wearing a turban, right?
So we're going to Arabia then.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Okay. This game.
Yeah. And there's oil it's sitting in. Wait.
There you go. The fastest movement that you can possibly have.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all oil that's light up. I think there's an oil man too somewhere.
I want to say there is, because isn't he in 11?
No.
But there's a stage that's like that there, right?
I think the Acid Man or something. It was in one thing that's some other game that wasn't named, some other side game that had an oil man in it.
Okay.
Well, okay. Right. This way.
Why not just run through the oil? Is it really that much slower?
I mean, probably better to do that than something on me later in this, because there's that happening too. But I got my yellow square and BB tag also. That's fun.
Hey, there you go. I got my light blue one.
Isn't light blue like worse than dark blue? I'm not sure how the colors work.
How is it worse? Like, dark blue is what you start off with.
No, it isn't. It's white.
No, it's not. It's dark blue. I've been dark blue since I started playing the game.
Well, usually I'm white square into green square into yellow, orange, and pink. Now dark green, blue, and light blue and shit. I don't. I think it's those tiers in between those that I don't see because I probably win enough that to where it doesn't come brought through, right? Maybe.
Alpha, yeah.
Instant death. Okay.
Square game and BB Tag is weird.
It barely changes in a positive direction.
Right.
It's because there's much degenerate stuff going on in that game. Or it can't happen. Adachi's Zeodyne is out of control.
I hate Adachi, oh my god. Like, characters I hate fighting, well, for the new patch at least. Adachi and Elizabeth, they're the worst. Oh my god.
They're so good.
Yes. Like, fighting Hilda is also bad, but that I feel is primarily because it's just a shit matchup for me in my main team. Because Hilda just throws stuff out and I can't EX Mika Missile through it because they're physical hits.
They are?
They are.
Oh. Sorry for your loss.
Yes.
So Blizzard isn't the answer. Wind. Fan the flames. Or she get a turbulent wind? Oh no. Stop.
For some reason, wind beats fire.
Yes, instead of making it more powerful.
Yeah, fanning the flames.
Yeah. But we're good. And now we have F Blast.
Rush Power Adapter. No. That's kind of weak, but okay.
It looks pretty weak. We just kind of comes out like that. Mr. X.
Hey, so we're gonna go get the upgrades now.
I mean, you want to?
Sure, why not? What do the upgrades do in this game?
I think they're the extra, I think they're beat or something like that, or some kind of mega armor. In one game, I think it's 5, you get beat or something. And I think you put layers in this one, like MEGA Mega for the, giant upgrade.
Right.
Armor. Something like that.
So, don't we have something to break that now or not?
I forget what it is, but let's see. Probably was an earlier one.
Yeah, what about POW?
Oh, we have POW. Nice. Punch.
Yep.
Power. Megaman. Oh.
There we go. There it is.
That's so simple, but...
It is.
Well, it's not as simple as just a normal punch and charge it up.
I mean, it's old game. Give him a break.
This punch might go to the stage. It's not as powerful as I might think.
For something with the name of Power, you expect to just blast through everything.
Well, one punch everything.
Yeah.
It seems slightly stronger than a normal than the Buster by itself. Slightly stronger. Useless. But if it's hidden or something, I don't know where the parts could. No way. I think I do know where they are or how to get them. I think it's alt paths that you go into. I think there was an alt path, the alt boss fight paths in these stages that were a thing. Okay. Have you fought any tanks though? Any tank players in the 2.0?
I have fought one tank player,
Yeah.
and I think that was on like day 1 of the patch, and that was it. I totally wrecked the tank because tank's not great against grapplers, it seems.
It has armor, but it's just grab for free, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, scratch that. I fought another tank too. I don't think I was playing with Mika though, so I think I got bopped.
Because it's such an awkward thing.
Yeah.
Hops goes far. Why are spring in this forest?
I don't know, springy flowers or something?
That thing.
I don't know.
That's the pun of spring flowers.
Well, yeah, I would imagine that's a thing, but...
No, it's the same. It's the same thing.
So where could his be?
I know we saw one over in. I know we saw one over in. What's it? One of those stages.
Yeah. I think it was Windman stage. No. Yeah.
Can't go through.
Okay.
It's not necessary. I know I beat the game without game modes before, but I'm not so invested that we're gonna go back and do that. I don't know this game well enough to do that either. Other games, sure. Like one game that I always go like 100% or try to, or like Crash 2, getting all the gems. Or I would tend to, whenever I go back to Kingdom Hearts 2, I tend to go back and do the extra stuff because I just want to, or just spend enough that I just, okay, sure we can do this thing somehow. I just want to see.
Nope.
Oh, there it goes. We can kill it. To make sure.
What?
What?
Big. No.
Come on.
Rush.
Yeah.
Jet.
It's weird that they put them into these different armors, so... Yeah, just do this.
Why are there different moons on every screen?
Kill something. It's a good question. Maybe we're not on Earth, at somewhere on Earth, or close to Earth rather. Those will be space games. I just noticed that now, but that you mentioned it. There's moons everywhere.
Oh, did you not want to go over there?
Wait, what?
Through the glass? Nah, okay.
Sure, let's do it. Alright. Something else I didn't notice, the glass was broken that way. Oop! I'm not dead. Alright. I don't want to jump in the box or anything, of course. Like that. Can I shore up that? You think? Can I shore up that section?
It really doesn't look like you have all that much room there. So it's probably not a good idea.
Maybe just break it and come back to it and it won't be reformed. Who knows with the older game. So I think in this game there's like two different fortresses. He's not calling it this Wally's fortress or anything, it's Mr. X's fortress.
Okay.
So the guy on the right over there, you see, totally not Wily.
Totally not Wily, okay.
Do that also in like 4.
Well, this is your last. This is your last life. You might not be able to.
Nope. Just walk over right now. Alright. We're committed too much into this now to go back. I can't drop it. I can go over to the other side.
my god.
Those small things are a pain to deal with. It's so short range of a thing.
Gotta nerf it somehow. Ugh, god. Okay.
Fine. Unless it's a long range way to break that. Let's see what else is going on. So I often 100% games that, you know, or try to anyway. You know, you don't do that for much things, but
nope.
Yeah, you just don't want to bother with shit.
I mean, most of the games I play are.
You don't finish?
I mean, yeah, I'm thinking of trying to think of a word, but I'll play a lot of JRPGs first and foremost, and 100%ing those can be very, very time consuming. So we just don't deal with that.
Imagine doing that in RPG. I mean, you've already spent enough time beating the game itself.
Right, I've already put in the 80 to 120 hours just beating the game normally. Boy, what am I about to do trying to spend more time trying to 100% this?
In my head, it's like, why not do it at that point?
I mean, that makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, yes, nah.
I mean, it's not how much you enjoy, of course, I mean, but like...
That's true. I mean, even for my favorite JRPGs, I'm not about to do that.
Not gonna fight the secret boss or anything. Secret bosses. All 15 of them in Kingdom Hearts 2.
God, I might try it, but for the most part, nah. Okay, I might try it in like Tales of Vesperia, but no.
Try it, die, and then not like grind
again.
Or anything.
Yeah.
And get rage up and do it over. What is this? Oh, it's cancer. Okay, well, okay. They're on track.
This mess, yes. So you can they move backwards though.
And drop things on you. I should probably
heal.
Healing. For a great sound effect. Pretty bad if I heal and then still die, but right. You just turn when they want to, I guess. Or after a certain amount of time, they just do.
Yeah.
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
Don't do that. And get sued by someone.
That's fair enough.
We did it. Isn't that some other song that starts with "Hey Now" or something? That can't come to mind.
Yeah, there is. Or at least that I remember. But anyway, we are in the final stretch of the game, so
yeah. Gonna call it here.
Yeah, we're calling it here.
Awesome. Well, next time we're gonna beat the game, probably, hopefully.
Most likely.
If we don't just
maybe.
beat it. And we'll see you next time. And then, like, I guess, do the thing, do YouTube.
Yeah, do the YouTube things.
Alright.